All right, let's bring that beat back.
Live. Oh my gosh, just wait until I save this.
Nothing. Oh no, sure. I was looking for wrong scripts.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. If you can see me over this case and over this build, then you know you're looking at a Centurion. This is kind of what the Centurion is now and going forward. Are you recording? Because we are going to be recording this and putting this on YouTube. This is the updated 2024. I said 2014. I almost said that. I was like, wait. But yeah, so updated. Only thing that really changes is now if you get a Centurion, instead of the Land Cool 215, you get the Land Cool 216. So just the newer case variant of that. For black and white. That goes for both builds. I think the photos are updated, at least for the white one, maybe. But the listing is updated.
Yeah,
I'm about to bust.
So. Ooh.
I'm about to bust.
Star Killer, what's up? Yeah, so I'm going to get started. This is an AMD Centurion. So we have a 7700X AMD chip on an MSI B650 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. We have a 4070 Super for our card today. A 750 power supply, and then we have the Galahad 2 Trinity. Yeah, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to move some things off so I can have some more space to build on. And then, yeah, we have a terabyte of storage. We have 32 gigabytes of memory. It's a clean build.
So
now, it actually, the Centurion will also be offered with a variant where you can get Galahad 2 LCD. So if you want those LCD temps and displays, you can get that on Centurion.
Darkler says you know who it is when that alert's there.
I was like, I love this shit.
The plastic is still on the case. Drool.
We use all new parts. Don't you worry.
Always all new parts. It's kind of sad. After a while, the plastic peel isn't as satisfying anymore.
I disagree.
Do you think it's always satisfying?
It's never not. Especially the classic peels, I'm like, I don't like it on GPUs, because GPUs, they put like a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Like MSI will put sometimes one just on the top. Cool. Works with me. I understand. But like, when you have like something like an Asus card and you're like trying to find every little nook in the corner that has a piece of plastic on it, that's where it's like, I don't want this to ever exist. Start doing some peeling ASMR?
We could.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, we're going to, Jake.
Oh, you are going to.
You'll see me back there tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Just covered in wrap.
Yeah.
All the new parts have been unboxed. Just
Every single case.
every single case is out. Every GPU, every fan. Well, here it says, I managed to give away all those business cards at Fan Expo Chicago this past weekend.
No
Yeah.
way.
Thank you for doing that.
A lot of support.
Yeah. Thank you. A pile of plastic in the middle of the room and all the boxes are open. The
Brad.
long night, Jacob.
Brad with the biggest smile on his face.
It was a long night. Alright.
I dropped that vinyl off at the place and I walked in, no one was there. I was like, hello? And like this nice sounding woman was like, hello, like around a corner. And then like both the vinyl dudes come out like from the back at once. They're like, what do you want? I'm like, what? I'm like, I have a panel. They're like, oh, cool, we'll have it done by tomorrow. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, hello. He just like stared at me. I was like, oh God. What did I just get into? No gloves, not worried about leaving prints or oil residue on the parts. Wash my hands. And no, not concerned. And the gloves we have here don't fit my hands. I have big hands. Those are medium gloves. I need like XL gloves. Or like double XL gloves. But no. Yes. Anyways, I need the case. We're already done with the motherboard. I was so surprised. What's nice about this case, like a couple upgrades from the 215 to the 216, and the reason kind of why we made the change. One, it's a little bit updated design of the case in general. Still looks like the 215, but it's a little sleeker. It's a little bigger too, especially for all the new hardware that's been coming out. Can definitely accommodate all those sorts of things, and especially if the customer ever wanted to upgrade in the future, they have a great case to do it in, and they don't need to worry about changing the case. Another reason, it has USB Type-C, which the other case did not. USB Type-C is becoming more and more prominent, so we just want to make sure you have that connection, especially if it's on this motherboard that you're already getting. And then, what was the other reason? There was another reason. Oh, I really like the anti-sag that already comes with the case. It's leanly anti-sag support, so it helps with your graphics card. Helps us with shipping too, so you can ensure that your graphics card, if it's a 3-fan GPU, is getting that full support underneath. Showed my mom pickleball this weekend, bro.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
Honestly, she really liked it, but I kicked her ass. She's like, oh, I have no cardio. I love this case. I love working in it. I would make love in this case if I could. that spacious, that beautiful. Very comforting. You know, I see this build laid out in the queue. I know it's going to be a good day.
Your safe space.
It's my safe space. Where me and her can just feel ourselves. All my builds are female. Kind of like how all boats are female.
Yes.
You gotta treat them right. I'm looking at you.
Look at me.
Never let you wire one of my babies.
Hey, what's up, Miser?
What's up?
Or Miser, baby? Miser,
Welcome
Miser?
to the stream.
Can't wait for my gladiator to be ordered. It'll be here Friday.
Oh.
Ordered it Friday. Oh, okay.
Ordered it Friday?
Yeah, ordered it.
Oh, I was like,
Sorry, it's Monday.
okay. it
Reading is
Monday.
too advanced for me on Mondays.
Brad's biggest enemy on Monday is his email from the weekends.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, more of this reading stuff.
Reading, that's a Tuesday problem.
Nice stills. I mean, stats. Hey, we got some BBFs on this case today, everyone. We got
Oh,
some
yeah.
big black fans.
Some BBS, baby. We haven't talked about BBFs in
It's been a while since
Months.
BBFs have been on the stream.
been a while.
They're 180 millimeter. You didn't know. That's fairly large for a fan.
Wow. Wow, it's BBFs.
You drink my Mountain Dew.
Reporting boogie.
Yes. Of course. You drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. The video has aged so well.
It has.
Brad, do you have cable combs for me? Please tell me you do.
Black.
Black. I got some extras over here, but. What? Give me that.
B.
What is it?
Oops.
Mooch.
Force. Rub the BBFs for me.
No, thank you. Not with that tone of voice. I'm a little scared. I think I'm gonna stop and get ice cream on the way home.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a good plan. There's a flavor up in Wisconsin
Mm-hmm.
called Yippity Skippity.
Yippity skippity.
By the same people that make the ice cream like in town here,
Yeah.
but it's so good. It's like a Reese's ice cream, but it's like a vanilla ice cream base with like basically what tastes like Reese's peanut butter cups, and then it has like caramel swirls.
Oh.
Skippity skippity.
Yippity skippity.
Go right across the border and you'll find it.
Is Intel 13900K and 14900K still having issues?
If you don't update your BIOS, yes, they're still having issues, but we don't ship out a machine without having the most recent BIOS. With the recent BIOS update, they've been really good. They've been working really well. I've had tech support that I've recommended changing the BIOS, and they've seen significant improvement in their machine in terms of stability and just being able to use it. You notice it a lot more under heavy load. So like if you're rendering and everything, but if you are experiencing it, we highly recommend you getting the latest BIOS and microcode for your motherboard. And if you need help installing it, you can always create a tech ticket with us. We can walk you through how to do that.
Dark Killer says, "Oh, that reminds me, I'm getting flickering on my monitor. Already disconnected and reconnected the display port cable. Any recommendations?"
I'd make sure you do a clean installation of drivers. Not just updating your drivers, but like a clean installation, which means you delete your old driver, install the new driver, and then restart the computer, and then try using it.
There is an option to do a clean install
Through GeForce.
through GeForce.
Yeah, GeForce. If you're using GeForce Experience and you like download the thing, instead of doing like express installation in green, do the custom installation.
Flickering also can be an HDR issue.
Yeah, HDR you could also turn off in Windows. If you have like the Windows HDR turned on, turn it off. I hate HDR.
I've also seen it where like if you're running certain games in windowed mode versus full screen,
I've had that with my machine.
it'll flicker.
If like in terms of like Rocket League, I like it sucks on full screen, but if I turn it like windowed or even like windowed full screen, gives me a lot of issues compared to just windowed. So if you start seeing that like in games, like
Interesting.
just
Yeah, a
revert.
lot of times the game engine just doesn't play nice with the GPU.
Yeah.
Wow.
Miser says, "Oh, okay, just wondering." He was asking about the 13th and 14th gym. He was just wondering. Thank you for asking or answering. Just asking. But I picked the 7800 at 3.
Oh, good. So you have the sinkhole issue and not the... AMD, the way to go. No microcode issues, just unfixable security vulnerability.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, they haven't really reported too much about it.
Every AMD chip since 2006. Jay.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Every AMD chip since 2006. It's a vulnerability like the actual like BIOS firmware level for the chip. So if somebody like
So you can get into the
dude,
BIOS.
you're super like if you're an individual PC user, you're ridiculously unlikely to be affected by it because no one would target you as an individual user.
Yeah.
But like if you're an organization with like data center server side stuff, it's a nightmare because there's no fix.
Because it's a physical thing.
Yeah, it's physical. But yeah, I just thought that was because like everybody's been shitting on Intel lately because of the microcode issue, which I get. Like that they should not have missed that. You know what I mean? Like that, especially since it's fixable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing is like they knew about it for a long time.
Well, they didn't know how to. I think they didn't know how to, or they didn't know. They knew there was an issue, but they didn't know it was the microcode that was causing it. I guess.
Yeah.
That's what Will told me.
It's so weird.
So Will from Intel told me that they didn't know. They knew about the issue, but they didn't know. It's like when Samsung had the 980 Pro drives. Remember that? where we knew they were wonky, but we didn't know why. Puget Systems figured it out like a year and a half later. Then it was like a firmware issue. And Samsung was like,
You
oh,
literally just needed to update your driver for it.
yeah,
Oh,
For the
really?
physical drive.
yeah,
And it would work.
It was fixable.
Yeah.
But the AMD stuff is apparently not fixable, from what I've been reading. But it's that because I saw the headline. It was a Tom's Hardware article, and I was like, "Free AMD chips since 2006 or whatever it was." What?
Yeah.
Like, no, because I have AMD stuff at home, and I'm like, So when you read the actual article, it's
Yeah.
you're not, But if you were an organization, like if you were a data center or something like that, dude, I'd be pissed.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I knew I should have gone with Intel.
What's up, Panda Floof? How's it going?
Panda Floof.
And then, alright, I'm about to uninstall the device, restart, and reinstall. Wish me luck, BRB.
Make sure you do clean install.
Yes, make sure you do a clean
Just to
install.
GeForce, or if you can download it off. Especially if it started happening over recent updates or anything. Would you recommend updating them or trying to roll it back?
Panda Floof says it's going. How are you two? I'm doing alright.
Doing all right. We got a nice little Centurion build here. It's going pretty nicely. They're pretty nice to build.
I accidentally ordered regular Coke with my lunch instead of diet, so the crash is starting.
Hey, regular Coke is better for you.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Everything that's bad for you, like in terms of soda, is in all the diet drinks, like all the fake sugars and stuff. It's so bad for you. I would never drink a diet soda. Diet sodas are more related to cancer-causing issues than regular sodas. That's what I've just read.
Yeah.
I'm not like a soda connoisseur.
Well, shit. Oh, well. Y'all gotta die somehow, right? May as well do it drinking diet soda and bacon.
What's that skit or that line from Smiling Friends? It's like, do you wanna come to my place, get high, and drink diet soda? Or like, I don't know. It's a way longer line. Have you heard of Smiling Friends?
No.
Oh, it's a great show, dude. You would love it. They also bring up in that show, but technically based on Disney Plus's policy, like terms of service that you sign, if you for some reason like have a seizure, stroke, or whatever, watching a Disney Plus show,
Yeah.
you cannot sue Disney because it's in their policy. So they're like, dude, I just read their entire policy. You could totally die and they can get away with it.
Okay.
It's
They could kill you.
they could kill you and get away with it.
Watching this show, you may inadvertently hire a hitman to
What?
come kill you. We are not liable.
Oh, yeah. We're not liable for any of it. Sorry. Shouldn't have
If
watched.
we accidentally put a hit on you, it's not our fault. Sorry, guys.
How do you feel about it? The leaves falling around here, Brad.
Are they already starting to fall?
Dude, in my yard, they're all under the trees. Leaves are falling. I saw a sign up at the preschool saying autumn is here. I was like, hey, it's August. It's like, what's going on? And I'm like,
Yeah, it's not fall yet, guys. When is the first day of fall? Mid-October, right?
dang. Or is it September? I think it might be September, actually.
Might be like September 21st or something. When? First day of fall.
You want to go top game?
September 22nd.
September 22nd.
Yeah, just about a month left of summer.
Dude, August has been flying by. I cannot even.
This whole summer has flown by. Like, it feels like May was just a couple weeks ago.
I'm gonna cry.
Look, here it says we still have a little bit of summer left before fall. Yes, we do.
I love it. I love fall.
Fall's my
Spring and
favorite.
fall are probably some of my favorites.
I love fall because it's like I love being a little chilly.
I love like you open your
Sweatshirt.
window and it's like 55 degrees out.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh,
The
I
morning-
need a sweater.
The crisp morning
Yeah,
air.
dude.
Yeah.
You got like the dew in the morning and everything. You get to see the frosty dew stuff and then melt. Oh.
Mhm.
God damn it, bring me fall.
Star Killer's back. The flickering stopped. And then he said basic bitch season is fall.
Basic bitch.
Yeah. It's pretty accurate.
Brad celebrates.
Yeah, I celebrate.
You strike me as a pumpkin spice man.
Actually, I'm not.
I say that in like a way that you'd enjoy it, not like
Oh.
you strike me as a person and be like, yeah, I fuck with pumpkin spice.
Sometimes,
And
yeah.
my cinnamon lattes.
What I am a sucker for is the peppermint mocha. Starbucks.
You know what tastes even better during fall is ricotta.
Yes.
Dude, like the cinnamon milk.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds so good.
But yeah, it's winter. When the winter drinks come out, oh man, I'm at Starbucks all the time getting those peppermint mochas, man.
I used to be like that, and then like I don't know. Now they just taste either different or they always like coat your tongue and leave that like nasty film on it. I just dislike that.
It's so good. One year I remember they were giving out car air fresheners that was peppermint mocha.
Oh my gosh.
So my car smelled like peppermint mocha. Oh, it was the best. Absolutely loved it. I got my boss a pair of those pink Uggs, and his wife told him he has to wear them when I get back to the office after back surgery. Nice. Because she says he's a basic bitch.
Good luck on the surgery, by the way.
Yes.
I know I have family members that have gotten back surgery, and it's a hell of a trip. But they all feel better. I will say that. So.
Thanks, I had it done at the end of July, and now I'm officially a cyborg.
Hell yeah, RoboCop. Getting closer and closer to becoming Sith.
Yeah.
Sith Lord. Does it have force abilities?
But a cool cyborg, not like the weirdo from DC universe. So
Oh,
you're not out of,
You don't
you're
like
not-
Cyborg? Dude, Cyborg's cool.
You're not made out of CGI.
They did not give him justice. Cyborg's a cool character. I really like, because he's like really smart.
Yeah.
And like he built his own body. Well, no, the scientist built the body, but he got really smart just because of everything that happened to him. I like Cyborg and Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go. I was like a Teen Titans watcher.
Hell's Inferno 1 says, are there more Spartan backgrounds? Yeah, we have a few on our Discord that you can choose from.
Found the movie he wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on our Discord we have a bunch. We have like a whole backgrounds tab.
Yep.
If it's not there, we have all of them saved on USBs here. Yeah. That's what I thought. Weird.
Whoa.
Whoever wants to make chicken thighs tonight, but I want next. It's the worst.
Dude, Saturday, I went to Las Casolitas on 15 in Crystal Lake.
By Nick's?
No. No, that place is good. But Las Casolitas is by that buffet that's changes owners every year. By Julienne's.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the strip mall part.
Okay.
Dude, their tacos, fucking phenomenal.
How much per taco?
The pork was like the basic toppings: chicken, steak, pork, was $2.99. And then they had like tongue that was like $3.29.
Tongue?
Yeah. But yeah, I got 3 pork tacos and a chili rellenos taco.
For those who don't know, our area is very Hispanic, and their cuisine is amazing. Like there's so many restaurants and shops like it around here, but they just like you find like the gold mines of them, and they're so good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many Mexican restaurants in our area.
They're all so good. They all do something better than each other, but we have a lot of like taco trucks too, which I love. I might try seeing if there's that one that's open at that shell at like 14 and 31. I think it's a shell.
14 and 31.
Right across from the Village Choir.
Yeah,
dude.
He's always there.
Dude, I need to know like when he is there though, because every time I'm craving him, I try like he's not there.
Maybe he'll be there.
I don't know when he is there.
Yeah. Hell's Inferno. It is called Shared Wallpapers. And it is in the main channel section. Third one down.
We got our 4070 Super. Our 4070 Super today is an Asus Dual. Probably one of my favorite heat sinks in the 40 series. Lineup. Really like this one. I also really enjoy. That's a Radeon card. I was gonna say Radeon heatsink. I really like. I really like the Dual. I like the Dual in black and white.
It's like just a clean looking card.
Yeah, it's clean. It's especially compared to the other one. I always bring up the 30 series one when I compare it to this one because it's just such like a better design and it's still like sleek. It's nice to see something like lower entry from Asus because they have their Strix line and their tough cards are like, I mean they're very nice, but they can be expensive. I mean you do get an extra display port or extra HDMI with each card. But something like this is more cost effective and still looks really good. Have our 12 volt cable or 12 plus 4 pin.
Let me know if you still can't find it, Hells.
My sister has been trying to get me to watch Stranger Things.
You haven't seen Stranger
I never
Things?
finished it. Like it.
What season were you on?
2 or 3.
Dude.
I gotta watch them. I understand. Like, it's cool. Kinda. A lot of it's really cheesy. Like, they're just so blatantly dumb. Like parents or something. Like, they make them smart. They do. But they're, like, ignorantly dumb. Like, throughout the start of
Yeah.
stuff. And it's kind of like, I get it's the 80s, 70s. It's just not for me. I don't know. It's the storytelling that gets me.
You gotta fight through it, dude.
Too nitpicky. And it's like, I feel like they're so all over with the story. That's why I kind of got out of it, because I felt like they were trying to like tell too many things, like upside down, and then like we're not gonna talk about the upside for like 3 episodes, and then it's like the upside down again. It's like,
Dude, the last
way.
season that they had was amazing.
I literally got to the point where like Mr. So-and-so went through, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it and plans to watch it. I know it's been out for a while, but goes through that thing and you're like, oh my god, he's dead. And then, you see in the trailer that he's not. And it's like, I don't know, I was like, he should have died.
I'm glad they didn't.
I was like, there's no way none of these people have not died. Like, that was my thing. I was like, there's no, like, they don't know what they're dealing with. And you're telling me these kids that play Dungeons and Dragons can just be like, I can take on this, like, existential monster that they released from a different dimension. I can't. It was just like, it's good. Like, The Boys is good, but, like, I don't know. I had, like, the same vibe with it. I just can't get hooked into it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I get it. I respect it. I know what it does. I just can't get hooked. I'm gonna put this over here. All I'm going to say, Samwise. Who's
Yeah.
Samwise?
Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. Frodo's friend.
Yeah.
He's in it.
Oh, he's in it? Is that why it's so good? Is that the only reason why it's
No,
so good?
it's not the only reason.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna watch it. I was like, I'll look it up on YouTube. That guy, I mean, in the show makes music now. He was like,
Which guy?
the guy at the ice cream stand, the older kid, with like long hair.
Oh, he might. I don't know.
No, he does.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
that's why he doesn't act so much anymore. It's kind of like when you're in that space, you either be an actor or you're a singer.
Yeah.
And he chose singing.
Interesting.
What was his name?
You might be thinking of Steve.
It's another reason. Does someone finally die in the end of the last season? Does 11 give up her life? Save Will?
Somebody dies.
It's either Will or 11.
It's not. Well, I won't say that.
Oh.
The character who does die.
Have they been part of the show since the first episode?
No.
Okay, that's a little more interesting.
It was.
But like,
it was
doesn't
a
weigh
new-
as heavily.
It was a new character that everyone fell in love with in the last season. And I hope they figure out a way to bring him back.
They're making more of the show?
Yeah.
What? I don't want to hear about this again. It's gonna give me like COVID pandemic flashbacks.
I don't think it's supposed to come out until spring, I think.
They are milking that show.
They were-
Isn't it the final season though?
Yeah.
It's like the last.
It's the last season.
I mean, good for them for making such a successful and they get to tell their story how they want.
Yep.
At least I hope so.
Well, the writers' strike fucked with everything last year.
Yeah. Is that still kind of like going on, or what's going on with them?
That ended last year.
Did they come to like an agreement or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, they're actually not writing anything. Oh my god. Hollywood had to
The
repurpose.
people you don't even know get red-shirted. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people actually died last season. I forgot. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
I just can't. I don't know. I also really like just being a hater for my sister.
I mean, that's good enough reason for me.
She's like, you have great choice in music. I will respect that. But your choice in shows is really bad. And I'm like, hey, it's because it's not yours doesn't mean it's bad. She's like, yes, it does. All right. I just put the control box in for our pump. So that's what I just kind of hooked up here. Just organizing the cables so it looks nice. So they're going to be crossing our fan cable and our CPU cables. But we're almost done, actually. All the fun stuff like cabling wires. Is it wiring cables or cabling wires? Right.
What was that? Sorry.
I'm gonna take your phone away from
No,
you.
it wasn't on my phone.
No, I'm kidding. As your phone makes a noise. That's funny. That's it. Putting it in a box, giving it to the principal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of did. You grew up like you were born like just a few years too early because like tech in school was like so easy. Like before, it's like
I didn't have
like
they didn't give me iPads. They didn't give me laptops.
like
We
parts
weren't
of
allowed to
it.
use our phones.
Parts of it are way too much. I do respect it to like reduce paper, like because that was becoming an issue. Like all the paper that was being used every year, that has been reduced, which is cool. Screen time is up, which is bad, but like it was cool to like take a class in engineering and like actually do engineering work, like all on the computer, like all the coding and stuff.
Yeah,
They don't offer that now because why would you want that?
What, coding and stuff?
No, it's they don't offer it at my school anymore.
Oh,
they
really?
took it away after I left.
Really?
Yeah. But I got to do all senior projects and everything. It was great.
Because they had CAD and stuff when I was in school,
Oh, okay.
but we didn't have any like programming.
No program. We had like different like setups. So like each year you took a different engineering class.
Oh, that's cool.
So you took like digital electronics, you took programming, you took, and then like your last year for senior year was just innovate, something. Like innovate. Take everything you've learned in the past few years, like CAD designs, code something, make a prototype, make it work, test it, write all the papers for it, and
That's
everything. Cool. Yeah, so it was pretty fun. But it was really funny also seeing people not understand what the word innovate means. It would just like literally take something, make it better, which is like, yeah, but like it already exists. Like, you aren't making something new. Which was funny. My friends they got called out so many times, dude. They got yelled at in front of every single class period because they used a YouTube as a source.
Oh my god.
But they were doing like gaming stuff, like related to gaming, some sort of gaming carrying case, and they wanted to use like a gamer to review it and like has the quote and everything. And I guess like it makes sense, but like the school did not like it. They're like,
I remember I took a video or multimedia course in high school, and it was video editing, and this was 2008, so there wasn't like Twitch wasn't really around yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
YouTube was still in its infancy. Gaming content wasn't a thing yet, really.
Yeah.
And I was making like a music video of the Tiny Tim song from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Living in the Moonlight, that one.
Yeah.
But it was against GTA 4.
Oh, okay.
And my teacher was like, but this isn't your work. And I'm like, what do you mean? I filmed myself playing.
My work.
None of this stuff is like, yeah, it's like I didn't make the models and stuff, but the stuff that I'm doing in the game are unique to me. And we had this like long debate about whether or not like the edits, I could call it my work or not.
Well,
And then
that's
it's
the gray line at the time that they didn't know how to like.
Yeah. And
What?
it's just funny because now like that stuff is like super popular. Like all sorts of gaming.
You can get a job doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, I just thought that was fun. I always thought that was fun.
my favorite was that like you're never gonna have a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah.
You're right. I have a smartphone.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Bet you didn't see that coming. Miss Lancaster.
Oh, you're gonna pull out your cell phone every time you wanted to use a calculator? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a calculator in my pocket. I'm not gonna pull out scratch paper and
Yeah.
like, do a lattice structure real quick. I miss lattice math. Did you get taught that at all? I know it's not the best way to do math at all, but I loved it. Do you know what I'm talking when I say that?
Maybe I saw it.
You can like put numbers on each side of a square, and I think you divide them by each other,
that
and then
thing.
you like subtract or add or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
the
gives you-
lattice
okay.
math. I haven't done it forever, so I don't know how to do it. When I went to that cabin this weekend, me and my buddies had a few drinks, and we thought the best thing to do to fill our time was to go on Reddit and solve math problems. We're just debating, like, no, it's 1/2, not 1. Like, yelling the whole time, like, showing our math. It was fun. Oh, jeez. Love being friends with nerds.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Let me prove not how smart I am, but just like, can I still do it?
Yeah.
Can I do freshman math? It's a good pastime. Like, if you're really bored, it's also fun to see like what part you might, like how you might solve it,
Yeah.
or like if anything comes back to you. So, like, it did not for me. Right away, I was starting to do other stuff. I was starting to like substitute right away. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't even ripped the fraction apart. I was
Yeah.
like freaking out. I was like, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, there's some stuff in algebra that be like, yeah, I don't know how to do this anymore. Calc, I feel like derivatives, like basic derivatives are pretty easy.
Dude, I love limits, like, or
I hate limits.
imaginary
but I love-
numbers and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I
those
hate
are.
that stuff.
Oh, you hate it? That's the
Yeah.
stuff I like.
I
Because that's
love
when you start
doing-
getting into graph.
Yeah.
That's 2D graphing, and then you start going
I
into
hate
more.
graphs.
Yeah, I mean, 2D graphing sucks. And then once you get into the 3-dimensional, well, like Calc 1 is hard. Calc 2 is the worst time you'll ever have in your entire life. And then Calc 3 is like, here's Calc 2, but easy.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Calc 1 was really hard until like I got a tutor and something finally just clicked. Like it was really just memorizing like the derivatives and how to do the derivatives, like division and multiplication.
Yeah,
and
this
stuff like that.
the recognition.
Yeah,
just,
once you have that memorized,
it's all pattern. It's just
Yeah.
pattern-based stuff.
There was still some like crazy ass fucking word problems that they would put on exams. And I'm
Dude,
like,
there's
I
a
don't know.
specific word problem that lives in my head of like, because I remember specifically him like stressing it on us, and I didn't study it. I didn't.
Of course.
And I was like, oh, got it. I got it in the back. I did study a little bit, but I wasn't like, I was like, I got it. And then I saw it on the test, and it was just like, I was like, oh no. So I just did like some parts of it, and I literally wrote, I was like,
Yeah.
not my proudest moment. But
Yeah, I mean, I went from, so halfway through Calc 1, before I got the tutor, I was at a D-. Like, I was completely just bombing it.
stressing out.
I got
like, I am
Yeah,
bombing
like, I
this.
even went
Like,
to the professor and was like, hey, like,
it's just not
is there a
clicking.
chance that I can pass this? Like, is there enough points that I can kind of, like, come back from this? And he told me, yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm getting a tutor, fucking learning this shit.
Yeah.
Ended up getting, like, a C+ in the class.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, I'll take it, man. It was fucking rough.
It's like a 10% difference, like last minute
Yeah.
too. So I mean, that's a good jump. And it shows that you did put in
Yeah.
the effort. So he's probably like, even if you didn't, he's like, see
Yeah.
it. So, but
Yeah, it was really just memorizing those and just repetition. Memorizing the patterns and repetition. The stuff when he had to start taking like the derivative of E and shit.
each
The natural logs and
natural log, yeah.
Like, okay.
It's like, oh, if you have a log to E equals the natural log of the parenthesis E,
Yeah.
it cancels out.
Yeah.
And you're left with 10. And it's like,
They're like,
what?
Oh, okay.
So you're left with 1 or 0.
I was just like, oh.
Makes me want to go to college. I love math. It is what makes up everything.
Integrals are fun because that was just like doing the reverse of everything we just learned, like undoing everything we just learned. It's cool. Starkiller says I tried helping my sister with her high school math, and I was like, did I just go cross-eyed looking at these problems?
Dude, some of them it's like you read it, you're like, yeah, I can do that, and you start looking, you're like,
Yeah, actually,
it's yours.
I can't do
You
that.
don't have any notes? Oh. I took my notes so seriously, dude. It looks like a girl in high school did them. Like, I have all the different colors. I have,
Oh, wow.
I took them seriously. Like, I could teach with my notes. Like, they're so, like, intricate. I wrote down every little thing.
Yeah.
I love it. If only if I had good study habits. The unstoppable.
Dang, man. I remember my roommate. So like I think it was like physics 222.
Yeah.
It was like one of the hardest physics classes you had to take.
Do a wheel post.
Yeah.
We're doing a wheel post, by the way, real quick. It's only for Twitch chat. So we're gonna see if this thing works. We'll give you guys like 2 minutes to vote, but what were you saying?
Yeah. So he was doing physics 222. It was basically the engineering weed out class.
Right.
So like it was just super brutal, super hard.
They make it
They make it like that. So like
break it down.
yeah.
No, they really do though.
Oh yeah, no, it was 100% a weed out class.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have been able to pass it. Just seeing how much he struggled, this man would study for like 5 hours at a time.
Yeah. That was my
And
roommate.
just like
He's a CS, so like computer science.
yeah,
Like, have to know that shit.
yeah.
Or you will not.
The man got an A in the course, the weed out course, because he was so fucking determined.
He just like he knew it was a weed out, and
Yeah,
he wanted
he
to
was
like.
just like, I'm gonna be at the fucking top.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Here he is, like studying for 10 hours a day, and I'm over here playing left.
Dude, I was like, my roommate situation was so funny. We had like the CS major who's like super like, I'm gonna go study, guys. Like, I'll see you later. We're like, hey, you wanna come eat? He's like, no, I'm gonna go study. Like, I got a meal. We're like, okay, for sure. Always out doing that stuff. And then like, we didn't really have a lot of time. Other roommate would literally miss his first class. Like, I'd wake up, it's our class that we're supposed to be going to together. I'm like, you coming? He's like, I'm like, okay, man, I can't make you. So he's like, I'd get back. So you got the notes? I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, screw you, man.
Like, yeah, I didn't take any. I fell asleep in the class. But no, I was like in the middle where I would study and then I wouldn't. Like I can be a good test taker, so if it's like a subject I'm pretty confident on, I don't really need to stress about it.
That was me.
That would also bleed into that ego of that would bleed into like other questions. I got it. I'll wing it, and then I just bombed it. Like not bomb, but like in my eyes, in my grades, getting like a C or a D, like I bombed that. Like
yeah. I was always like that. That's probably the reason why I chose philosophy too.
It's a good major. I respect.
It was easy.
It's easy, but I respect it because it's such.
Well, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was easy for me to like remember stuff
Yeah.
and then go into the test not having to study too much.
Yeah, you're good with your
I'm good with those ideas.
vocabulary. And, like what meanings and like terms and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this on. Cool. Now that we're out of our school session, we'll see if this thing actually turned on. We should do a master class of building PCs.
Yeah.
So unnecessary, but like would be so fun.
That would be fun.
For some reason, they gave me a master class.
Yeah.
I love building computers though. I could totally do a master class. It would be fun to teach people how to build computers, like, because it's so easy. I feel like it's such like people who are worried about it because of the price of what things cost, and it's totally understandable. Like motherboards, you aren't familiar with how much pressure and stuff you can work with these like more expensive components. So it's not like they tell you these things like you should only tighten it with this torque, or you might over tighten it, mess things up. They don't tell you that, so that'd be fun. I could totally do that. Start with an easy build, make it more complex. We have another flip orientation Evo mod in the queue. I'm so excited. I love those things. I love when
Should be
people
fun
get
to
that.
build. I talked to that guy.
Oh, you did? Yeah, because he's getting a vertical mount.
Yeah.
He wanted to just do it, and you can, but I told him, or I told Liz to tell him, I was like, heat is my main concern. Because if you like put a card upside down, like, like physics, heat doesn't go down, so it'd be like weird to cool it. But I think this thing posted.
Oh wow.
We are in BIOS already. Look at these split. It probably has been in there for a little bit. No. If you saw that green light go on before I did, then it definitely posted. Starkiller in the chat. I tried helping. Oh, so bad at math. My high school teacher threw me a party when I passed the midterm with a 67 and the final 70. She knew how much I was struggling. That's funny. I didn't see that.
Hey, that's a good teacher.
That is a good teacher though.
Like
to promote, like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you tried.
You were trying, and you improved. Like,
Yeah, if you get a 70, I'll throw you a pizza party.
Yeah.
Get a 69.
Yeah.
Everyone hates you.
Yeah.
You didn't get us a pizza party, man. It's a lot of pressure when you're that age, dude. Pizza parties are serious.
Oh yeah. Pizza parties are the best.
This thing looks great. Yeah. We're all good. We're all posted. This is the new Centurion, by the way. Updated. Things you can change to it. You can get it in white. And then you can also get the new LCD Galahad that has the two 140 fans.
I'm about to bust.
It's a 280 radiator. But other than Starkiller about to bust, I think we're all good here, though. That's all that's going to be here today. We're going to do two. I plan to do two for Wednesday. 2 builds for Wednesday. I just wanted to do this one by itself because it was a Centurion. And it was for the model video. So we just wanted to keep it kind of like that for today. Wednesday, I'm not sure what we'll be building yet, but it'll probably be something similar to the Centurion, but nothing like a Gladiator. We won't do like that back to back. That's a lot of building. But yeah, I think we're all good here.
Yeah.
If you want to just sign off, and then have a good rest of your night, guys.
Yep. See you guys. We'll be back Wednesday. Take care. I have to use the bathroom, so I'm ending it quick. See you guys.